Shane Dawson, J.K. Rowling, Gina Carano, Dr. Seuss. In the last year, they've all found themselves victims of a so-called cancel culture. And rightly so. After all, you wouldn't want your child becoming a Bull Connor bigot from If I Ran the Zoo. But I'm afraid these cancellations just don't go far enough. You know what all these backward people have in common? They are all Anglophones. And I think it's high time we cancel the English language itself. Hello, my name is Christopher, and in this week's video we're taking a break from the Lei Ling series to discuss why English, a language with over 1.3 billion total speakers, should now be added to the cultural blacklist. This realization came to me after an acquaintance shared a clip from the 2019 convention of the Democratic Socialists of America. Have a look for yourself.
Quick point of privilege. Quick point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Guys, first of all, James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him. I just want to say, can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus. Please, can we just, I know we're all fresh and ready to go, but can we please just keep the chatter to a minimum? It's affecting my ability to focus. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade.
Now, I couldn't help but notice that these ostensibly woke, progressive comrades are conducting the meeting in a language of, frankly, racism, of imperialism, of classism, and all the other wicked isms, socialism not included, of course. Because you know who else spoke English? Thomas Jefferson, a massive slave owner. Winston Churchill, a notorious racist. And don't forget about the former President of the United States. Need I say more? It's outrageous that in the year 2021 we should still be speaking such an evil language that facilitated the construction of these white phallocentric power structures in the first place. So, what can we do about this? After all, it's not so easy for hundreds of millions to just drop their first language. I suppose we could try African American vernacular English, but that would still be a dialect, not to mention a heinous form of cultural appropriation. I guess there's always Spanish, but then again, just look at what they did to the Inca. Not exactly a whole lot better. Perhaps our Californian comrade from the video would prefer a signed language to reduce his sensory overload. But what about people without arms? Why should they be excluded? Or what about the deaf-blind? How can they participate? We could use a tactile signed language, but what about the deaf-blind without arms? We certainly can't leave them out. It's a real conundrum. Maybe there's just no good solution. But it's not right that English should escape the cancellation chopping block. Enlightened people of today should not be speaking the language of our unwoke forebears, especially not at a democratic socialist convention. It's often said that the left and right no longer speak the same language. Well, let's make that official. And with that, I announce that the English language and its speakers are collectively cancelled.